Avengers Doomsday will have a direct connection with Avengers EndGame. And this isn't just me saying it, the Russos themselves said that Tony Stark's death in EndGame is actually connected to Doctor Doom. And why this is the case, we might see that right at the beginning of Doomsday, where it'll be shown what happened after the massive battle of EndGame. Tony snapped. Steve went back in time to return the stones. And in this explanation, the concept of the sacred timeline and branch timelines will also be explained, like how Loki ended up in the TVA and became the god of the multiverse. Basically, it'll be made clear here that Loki, who was once a villain, has now become a hero, and Tony Stark, who was once a hero, has now become a villain. So all of this will be easier for those fans who still haven't fully understood the concept of the multiverse. So basically, the story is going to be directly tied to Avengers EndGame. And since we're talking about EndGame, it could be that Earth 616 Tony Stark and Earth 828 Tony Stark, aka the Fantastic Four's reality, both had the same origin story. But in Earth 828, Tony Stark will discover that he is actually the adopted son of Maria and Howard Stark. His real name, Victor Von Doom. And in this reality, instead of becoming Iron Man, he becomes Doctor Doom. But even in this universe, events will unfold the same way they did in Earth 616. Here, it will be Doctor Doom, who snaps to kill Thanos. But unlike Iron Man, Doom will survive the snap. The only consequence, his face will be scarred, and that's why he'll wear the mask. Now, at the end of Loki Season 2, Loki had already given free will to all the realities to grow. Doom will find out about this, and he'll try to stop Loki's move. Because if all these realities keep expanding, the multiverse will become so dense with countless universes that we'll end up seeing a big crunch, where the entire multiverse collapses. According to Doctor Doom's theory, he must claim Loki's throne and stop all of this from happening. Because Loki may be holding these realities together, but he cannot actually control them. And incursions have already started in the MCU, like in the Marvels, where Monica Rambeau got trapped inside the X-Men universe. Monica's presence there itself becomes a reason for incursions. On top of that, the Fantastic Four have now left their own universe and entered the main Earth 616. So here, Avengers, Fantastic Four, X-Men, and Thunderbolts all have come together, a massive threat to the multiverse. But they don't realize it yet. Meanwhile, Doctor Doom has already kidnapped Franklin, so he can use Franklin's powers to rewrite universes according to his own will. Now, in the Thunderbolts post-credit scene, we already saw that the Fantastic Four had entered Earth 616 in search of their baby. That's where they're gonna meet the new Avengers. Then Spidey will swing in too, and here we'll see the leader of the new Avengers team, Sam, arriving with Hulk, She-Hulk, Falcon, Ant-Man, Wong, Captain Marvel, Shang-Chi, and Hawkeye, the core of the new Avengers. Reed will explain that they came here looking for their baby. When the discussion shifts to the multiverse, Shang-Chi, Captain Marvel, and Wong will bring up the signal from the post-credit scene of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. They'll explain how Shang-Chi's 10 rings have a glowing light inside them, but they haven't been able to figure out what this light actually is. Notice the shape glowing inside Shang-Chi's rings looks exactly like Loki's throne location. They'll connect it with Miss Marvel's bangles, and then they'll realize this is a multiversal point, where Loki is actually sending them a signal. That's when Thor will arrive. Because his daughter Love, who was granted powers by Eternity, will have a vision from Loki about Doom and the multiverse, and Thor will join the Avengers. Then, Thor will form a team to go find Loki. Meanwhile, Wong will take America Chavez's help since she can open portals through dimensions. Together, they'll search for Franklin, the Fantastic Four's baby, by traveling across dimensions. In that process, they'll also meet Monica Rambeau inside the X-Men universe. And here, both the Avengers and X-Men will finally understand the reality of incursions. And when incursions happen, one of the two universes has to be destroyed. Only then can one be saved. Otherwise, both universes will be doomed. And that's exactly why we'll get to see an Avengers vs. X-Men battle. Now, since both the Avengers and X-Men's universes are about to collide, they'll fight against each other to save their own universes by destroying the other. Meanwhile, Thor and his team will continue their search for Loki, but in the TVA, they'll encounter Doctor Doom, because he too will have arrived there. Ultimately, Doom will defeat Thor's team. He'll claim Loki's throne, and with it, he'll create his own version of the battle world, a single merged universe, made from the rubble of all destroyed universes. Franklin will help him in this. But not just Franklin. Doom might even bring Wanda back to life. Wanda, who can create a hex-like reality, just like she did in WandaVision. And in this fake reality, every Avenger, every X-Man, every Thunderbolt will believe that Doom is their leader, and that they've always lived here, under his rule. And here, Doctor Doom will become the ruler of Battleworld. Avengers Doomsday will end right then. Guys, how did you like this story of Avengers Doomsday? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to tell me what changes you'd like to see here. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel, because we bring you amazing videos like this every single day.